Well, look who decided to rejoin the world.
And welcome back. We're in NG1, so this is my forever world for this character, I think. And my goals here are to make friends with everyone. Ultra friendly with all the companions. Best friends. Do not know if I'm going to actually commit to marrying one. Probably not. I won't actually need the extra experience boost. And, you know, it's a little awkward, you know, being best friends with one person and marrying another. It's like, well, why? So, no flirting. It's gonna let it roll.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time.
So currently I am teamed up with Sarah, and we finished the first mission, and it's time for me to figure out what we're doing next. We can go do the mission Sam is on, which is all very well and good, and that gets us out to Space, Texas, and opens up the possibility of joining the Freestar Rangers and getting their kick-ass ship. And then there's back to Vectera, where we go rescue Barret. Well, recover Barret. I know it's a rescue. You know it's a rescue. It's NG+, it's a rescue. And into the unknown, where we talk to Vladimir and end up going and recruiting Andrasia. So we want to do all three of those next. I want to, like I said, I want to get the companions recruited as soon as possible, so that we get their affinities starting to go up. We can take them all along with us. I'm going to kind of switch back and forth on a whim. If I suspect that one companion or another will have more interesting dialogue during a mission, I will grab them. First thing I want to do, I think, is go and pick up Barret. So Sarah, you and I are going to go to Vectera. Let's see, what weapon did I leave you? Did I leave you with a really good weapon? I think
Bring
I
me
did.
anything useful?
I got you a Magstorm. Yay! Because I don't have a whole lot of ammo, and you could basically throw the ammo out the front of the Magstorm like a demon.
Time to go?
And from here, we can fast talk. Come on. Off by 1 errors. Gotta love it.
It appears things have gone downhill since the last time you were here. Argos has clearly washed its hands of this operation.
Yeah. Well, Lin's still here.
Well, you're back.
Lin!
Oh, no. Don't start. I've had enough Barret for one lifetime. I don't need the sequel showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties. They didn't make it. You're right. You tell yourself you got deadlines, that the credits are what matter. But it's people doing the job, not machines. You think if you're strict with them that they'll focus on the work, give you a little distance if things go wrong. But you want them to win. Every boss does. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barret. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lin. I got you."
Not for them, anyway. Barret is more dangerous than you might think.
Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Heller. I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barret put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them.
Sorry, I kind of moved things around on my desktop and having trouble getting my mouse hand comfortable.
They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
It's better. As Sarah. Geez, she's like a cat. Doesn't come in until you close the door. I've been thinking about whether to loot the heck out of this place or not. And right now we have 31,000 credits, which is not too bad. And we have a source of credits, so I do not need to loot the junk. Let's see, do I need to... any puzzles? I don't need to pick locks. I am going to go ahead and grab the key. I'll see what's in this lock, in this safe here. It might be interesting. See one of those. That's the only way it fits, and we do a singleton. 7, 8, so I need 2 4s. Do that guy. There we go. Sometimes it's kind of
Nicely
obvious.
done.
So we picked up another chunk of credits there. That's not too bad. I mean, I know that we can basically go to our outpost and let the credits roll into our pocketbook. Heller's cutter. I'm going to give that back to Heller when I see him, because it's his cutter. Is there anything else interesting in this base? I don't think I remember any of the miners having contraband or anything like that. Oh, Tracker's Primer increases laser weapon damage by 5%. Side Star. I will have to compare it with my other weapons, but it's probably a junk weapon for me. Bathroom. Lockers. You know, grenades have caused more pain for me than anything else, so I am going to think about, probably, I think, maybe do a grenadeless run. I mean, Sarah loves to throw grenades, but I'm only going to let that happen if I'm in God mode. she has done more damage to me than anyone else with those grenades. Hey, did you pick? Grab the data storage. You listen to it.
Can't believe we got into this mess. Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth... Never. What's good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lin how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face. We're doomed. Capital D, doomed. Got it, okay. Whoever finds this, I'm attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
So, you actually get that computer working again? What? Let me see that. Funny. Even knowing he's alive, I still never want to see him again. Heller, on the other hand... Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay? Well, don't start buying me stuffed animals for my birthday or anything. But yes, all right. I don't like seeing my people hurt. Even Barret and Heller. Just get after them, okay? And hey, if you ever need a little extra help, I've been thinking about a career change lately. Maybe it's time to put Argos behind me.
We have a outpost that she would be very happy at.
Seems like you've been keeping busy, Dusty. If, you find yourself in need of a capable traveling companion, we should talk. My contract's up with Argos, and I could use a change of scenery. Works for me. I'm not fussy about assignments. I'll go where I'm needed.
So I'm going to put her at the outpost because she's got some outpost perks. She is outpost management.
Right. Good luck finding Barret. What do you need me to take?
I need to put you... What did I do with my green and blue suits? Those were some of the things that I was going to buy back when I sold
So long,
everything. Okay, well, I blew it. I think I'm not going to worry about the suits. I mean, I'll wear a suit, and I've got Sarah in a suit. I guess everybody else can just wear their normal stuff. And Sarah, I'm going to put you back in your normal
Something you
clothes.
need? Glad to haul whatever you need.
There
Goodbye.
you go. So my companion's just going to wear their normal stuff because I sold off those suits. I know I could go get more, but I'm going to admit that I was wrong. Yeah, I did. Yep. Yes, there we go.
Move on.
So from here, we're going to go to Kindy. This location varies from playthrough to playthrough. I think this is the first time I've been to Kindy.
Good to go for that.
Apparently Heller is over this way. Oh, that looks like a nice ship. I have to check out the ship. I know. I'm supposed to be doing the whole crashed ship thing, but... sometimes they land, let people off and take off. And sometimes they land and just sit there and you can take them. That was a tease. I don't like that. It's also entirely reasonable that people would land, grab something from the surface, and take off. So yeah. I suppose I could like hang around the landing spot and wait for another one to land, but I really need to get on this Barret Heller thing. Hello, Heller.
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you was some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right? Nah, I'll be alright. Just, wasn't trying to move around too much with all the painkillers and nausea meds running through me.
You should let us help you. There's no reason for you to have to suffer needlessly.
Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. Barret was all, "Sorry, brother, I'll get us out of this. Trust me." Oh, I'm getting to that. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Barret reached for one of their guns. Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. Through to the flight console. dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was, smiling like it was just another day on the job. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing.
So for any of you who haven't learned about orbits and such, if you're in orbit and you disable your propulsion system, you do not drop like a rock. So that means that when you say you're in orbit in this game, what you're really in is you're really hovering at a high altitude over the planet. Now, the other thing is, how long does it take for you to drop like a rock from the top of a skyscraper? 1/2 AT squared.
What?
And it's a low gravity planet, so it's probably
something?
2 meters per second. So I will let you guys do the math, but that's a long frickin' drop.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then, really less excited when Barret said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone.
Okay, so I'm going to have to revise what I just said. We need an in-universe way that can work. Physically, the only way you're going to get from an orbital altitude over the planet down to the surface is powered flight. So when you shoot someone through the navigation console, what you're doing is you're damaging the navigation console. Maybe that throws it into a failsafe. The failsafe says, land on the closest available planet. And, well, landing is kind of precision operation, so maybe the failsafes don't have enough precision to do a good landing, but at least they landed and people survived.
Oh, man. I'm hearing things. Or maybe I'm not hearing things.
Sorry, Heller, I really need to talk to you rather than yammer on my video here. That's a long way of saying pirates have Barret.
Yeah. You're really the one who should be upset about all this. Me, laying here, half-conscious. Real inconvenience. Got a signal from the ship before they grav-jumped. Guessing it was Barret. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go. Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming.
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's get you on your feet.
Just, don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery for a while. Give me a minute. I think the worst of it is... Yeah, I'll be alright. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Let me know when you want to head out.
Yeah. You pulled my leg there a little bit. Yeah. Justified. I got snippy.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
And you sound normal now. So, yeah, let's get going. Let's put you...
Whew. Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. For a second there, I thought you were gonna leave me behind. What's on the agenda today?
Let's see, if you're an outpost engineer, I need you on my outpost on Bessel. So that gives me outpost engineering and outpost management on that outpost.
You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss. Thanks for letting me tag along.
I haven't done much outpost work. The building system is kind of frustrating to me. But maybe if this is going to be my forever universe, I can look at that. let us... Oh, I need to listen to the transmission. That's right. New items.
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barret. Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move! He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah, thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
I'm thinking back. I remember that Barret has been on Vessel 3 before. It's always struck me as interesting that it was right next door to where I like to put my base. Is it every time, or is it just, you know, there's only a few places for him? I don't know. So Vessel 3 is a very, very cold planet. No plants, no animals, no water. I'm thinking ice mines. And here at the ransacked research outpost, go pick up Barret.
Setting down, everything in the green.
I have found that my favorite way to do this mission is to run past everybody.
Easy pickings.
We just run past all those guys outside. We can rescue Barret and fight our way back out if we have to.
There's no certainty
Wait,
to
what?
the universe at all. Once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
It's an G plus. We knew this was going to happen. Barret's got to have like 100 charisma.
Let me think. Unicorn. Not kidding.
What? The mythical mare with the magic horn thing? Come on. Was King Arthur riding on it too?
Okay, it was more of an extremophile in the vague shape of a horse. But my point still stands. You need an open mind out there. You go into the far reaches of space too tightly wound, your brain is just going to pop like a soda can.
In my head canon, Barret is actually a very advanced starborn who's decided to settle down here. Let's see, Deep Seeker, and that icon is jetpack upwards. We'll take a look at it in a moment. So the Deep Seeker, so it's a balanced boost pack. I like balance. Balance gives you a good balance. It gives a good balance between a power boost pack would just be gets you higher. Skip gets you farther. Balanced is kind of halfway in between. I like using balanced. We're going to equip that. The microgun, again, that's a 350 fire rate. So this is something that would go to my companion. And let's find out what the DPS on the microgun is. DPS on the microgun is 572, and it's my highest DPS weapon. It also has such a high fire rate, I cannot afford to feed it my rounds, even 777s. Hey, Sarah.
Yes? Let's see what you've got.
How would you feel about using a marker gun? And you'll need some 777 ammo. So you're currently using a mag storm with a range of 50, 541 DS. The micro gun's yes, slightly lower range. Let's shift you over to the micro gun. Try that again. I will leave you with the mag storm and the drum beat. So I kind of like the micro gun on Sarah because that's kind of the vibe she gives me.
Maybe another time.
In a different game, she would be in full power armor. I'm hoping for another start option
shit.
Here.
You actually found me.
I wish I could say this is the first time this has happened with Barret. But, well, it isn't.
Well, this is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks. Well, you didn't need to worry too much. Matsura the Grim here is actually a wonderful host.
No reason captivity should be unpleasant.
See, that's what I mean, Matsura. Real considerate.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barret. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom?
And I do have a new Starborn option. This won't be the last time Barret escapes the Crimson Fleet. He always gets away. You know that.
Very well. Perhaps it would be best to just let Barret go.
Well, that was surprisingly easy.
Oh, I get a chuckle
He's
out
free
of
to go.
those.
I do not encourage you to return.
Yeah, we're done here. Unless I want to come back and kill Vectera, but he's a nice guy. He's a nice pirate. If I were going to do a pirate playthrough, I'd pattern myself on guys like Matsura. You remember Delgado from the last universe? Oh, what a jerk. Him and the people he surrounded himself with, just no matter what I did, I was always the new boot. Oh, Rook, I'm sorry. New Rook. Let's return to the lodge and finish up this quest. And then we're going to go take a nap and decide what quest we're doing next.
Let's pop into Outland while we're here and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
Sarah, we're not made of money. Not yet.
I wonder if any discovery reports have come in while we were away.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. Got a little held up on Vectera.
Barret, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried. Don't start, Country.
Wait, is that?
There's something I need to talk to you
the
about.
first artifact was
Can I
taking
help?
up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe.
I think we're probably going to be doing Sam's mission next, but let's let him group with us for a moment.
Marvelous.
I do need to talk to Sarah.
Yeah, what is it? Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Vectera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel? No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts? Oh my goodness. That must have been terrifying. When it comes to the artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science, well, simply fails. True. But hey, how else would you describe it? The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery. Oh, that's an excellent question. You'd think after years of gathering data about the artifacts, I'd have the perfect answer to that. But I haven't the faintest idea. Frustrating? No. Bewildering? Yes. It would be, oh, well, an explorer's dream to solve a mystery like this. I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time. Want to see what I'm carrying?
Well, since I'm going to be paired up with someone else for a bit, I am going to grab all this stuff back.
Okay.
And Barret, we're going to be paired up for a bit, but we're not going to be getting into any combat, so I'll hold on to these weapons. And we will be back to the next mission.